/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Napa know-how.
At Napa, the more Valvoline products you buy, the more you save. It's like the quantum physics of deals. It doesn't really make sense, but somehow it works. Save $10 when you spend $40, $15 on 60, or $20 on 80. So no matter what multiverse you're living in, you'll be saving money. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations does not include state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Advertised sales price may not be available in some states. Rebate restrictions apply. Offer ends 9/30/21.
So, you've got the keys to your new home. Now it's time to learn how to be a homeowner with Homeowner 101 workshops from the Home Depot. Get access to free live streaming classes taught by expert associates on a wide range of topics. Learn how to install door locks, replace air filters, care for your lawn, and much, much more. Tackle your projects with confidence with Homeowner 101 workshops from the Home Depot. Register now at homedepot.com/workshops. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Heard you're buying a car. I brought my calculator.
Dad, I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly, instead of all that.
You know those things impact your credit score.
Didn't impact my credit score, Dad. Now I'm going to the dealership for a test drive and to make the purchase.
Sounds too easy.
No, it's just easy. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/Auto Navigator.
Kansas City's hometown sports station, Sports Radio 810 WHB.
Sam McDowell from the Kansas City Stars here. We're talking Chiefs on the program. Anything surprise you yet?
Well, let's break some news on here, Todd. I'm getting one right now that the Chiefs have waived Darwin Thompson. He's not going to make the 53, man.
When you want the latest on your favorite teams, tune into your hometown radio station, Sports Radio 810 WHB. The power of sports.
Hear that? That's the sound of our future and getting back to what we love as more and more people get their COVID-19 vaccine. At the American Lung Association, we have science-based public health information you can trust to make a decision about the COVID-19 vaccination for yourself. Visit lung.org or call 1-800-LUNG-USA for more information. Hear that? That's the sound of our future and getting back to what we love as more and more people get their COVID-19 vaccine. At the American Lung Association, we have science-based public health information you can trust to make a decision about the COVID-19 vaccination for yourself. Visit lung.org or call 1-800-LUNG-USA for more information.
Let's talk about America. Not taxes or tweets or the issues that divide us, but how incredible our country is. Whether you come home to a crowded city street or sleepy small town, everyone deserves to live in a clean, green, and thriving community. We are Keep America Beautiful, the nonprofit working with millions of people like you to end littering, improve recycling, and beautify communities. Learn more at KAB.org. Together, we can do beautiful things.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
High school football coverage is brought to you by the University of Kansas Health System. If you have an urgent sports injury, the University of Kansas Health System has a Saturday morning walk-in clinic at I-435 in Null. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com/sportsmedicine.
Welcome back to our high school football coverage on Sports Radio 810 WHB. I am very pleased to be joined by Dr. David Smith, Youth Sports Medicine Medical Director at the University of Kansas Health System. And Dr. Smith, I know part of what you guys do at the University of Kansas Health System involves partnerships with local schools, and you have trainers to help out at a lot of those schools. Why is it so important, if possible, to have trainers on site at these games and other activities?
Well, certified athletic trainers are well-trained medical professionals that are capable of handling basically anything that can happen in practices and games. We employ a number to cover Blue Valley School District, Shawnee Mission School District, DeSoto School District, and Lansing High School. And at Blue Valley and Shawnee Mission, those trainers are also at middle school events. I call them my eyes and ears because obviously I'm not at all these events. And I also say that these high school and middle school athletic trainers have a tougher job than some of the pro trainers that I've had the privilege of working with because it's only them, one athletic trainer. When you look at the Chiefs or the Royals, they've got a whole crew of excellent athletic trainers and physicians many times on the field. Even sometimes at practices, like at training camp, you've got a physician up there with the Chiefs as well as multiple athletic trainers. But with one high school or middle school athletic trainer, they may be on a soccer field covering something, but over in the back 40 where the cross-country team's practicing, something happens. They've got to be ready to enact our emergency action plan, which is one of the benefits, too, of these contracts. We have a very formal emergency action plan in place. It involves the athletic trainer, coaches, administrators. We're linked in to our Johnson County Emergency Medical Services so that they have our emergency action plan. We know exactly what's going to happen if something that's catastrophic occurs on the field. So kudos to the athletic trainers. I'm so proud to get to work with them, and I trust them tremendously.
All right, that is Dr. David Smith, Youth Sports Medicine Medical Director at the University of Kansas Health System. Again, if you or your child suffers a sports-related injury, they have a walk-in clinic on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., right off of 435 and Null. You don't need an appointment, and you can get in there. Try to get in there early if you can on the weekends, but that's another resource you have if you have a sports-related injury. And we will be back with more after this of our high school sports coverage right here on Sports Radio 810 WHB.
This Labor Day, HomeDepot.com is your one-stop shop for all things decor, with up to 30% off furniture, mattresses, home decor, and kitchenware. Online, it's a Labor Day savings event. Out there, it's a whole new way to enjoy your space. Whether it's finishing touches or a total transformation, find everything you need to make your home feel more like home at HomeDepot.com/decor. Free delivery on select items $45 or more, U.S. only, valid through September 15th, 2021.
Fondue set. Now I need to find a coupon code.
Not anymore, Susan. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout.
Wait, instantly?
It's called shopping smart, not hard. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer for free and let it do the work for you.
Don't mind if I fondue.
Haha, that's kind of cheesy. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
Make meals healthier and easier when you get a Samsung Slide-In electric range with air fry from Lowe's. Cook everyone's fried favorites quickly in your oven with little or no oil, but lots of flavor. Voice-enabled for convenient meal prep. This range looks great, too, with a glass front control panel that's easy to clean. Every day is a great day to save on appliances at Lowe's. Shop in-store, online, or through our app. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. As compared to deep fried, U.S. only.
O'Reilly Auto Parts specializes in keeping your car on the road. Not sure how much life is left in your battery? Our professional parts people will test it for free. If it does need to be replaced, we'll help you find just the right one to fit your car. Our Superstart batteries are built to handle even the toughest conditions. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 smart bed senses and automatically adjusts to keep you both effortlessly comfortable. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our Labor Day weekend special where all smart beds are on sale. Save 50% on the new Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed. Plus free premium delivery. Ends Labor Day.
For a reliable, trustworthy home repair company, Acumen Renovations provided the construction support for HGTV's Tamara Day and Nutter Home Loans on her man cave makeover. They are the experts in decks and pergolas, structure aluminum pergolas, siding, LP lap siding, James Hardy lap siding, vinyl siding, windows, doors, and more. Acumen Renovations has over 20 years of experience. Find them online at acumenrenovations.com or call 785-979-3636. Acumen Renovations. Trust the process.
Hi, Cheese fans. This is Clark Hunt. If you have an urgent orthopedic or sports injury, the University of Kansas Health System can see you quickly. They've added extended hours during the week and have a Saturday morning walk-in clinic. Your orthopedic and sports injuries deserve champion treatment from the experts who treat the Chiefs. Request an appointment at kansashealthsystem.com/sportsmedicine.
Hey Kansas City, it's Dustin Colquitt. Did you know that on average, Americans spend about 15 hours shopping for a car? That's almost 5 football games. If you have better things to do with your time and want to avoid stress, check out the concierge service at onerequest.com. The OneRequest concierge team will find your car, negotiate the deal, review the paperwork, and arrange delivery. You got a trade-in? They'll handle that too. Experience car shopping made easy at onerequest.com. Don't forget, that's onerequest.com.
Hi, Cheese fans. This is Clark Hunt. If you have an urgent orthopedic or sports injury, the University of Kansas Health System can see you quickly. They've added extended hours during the week and have a Saturday morning walk-in clinic. Your orthopedic and sports injuries deserve champion treatment from the experts who treat the Chiefs. Request an appointment at kansashealthsystem.com/sportsmedicine.
Welcome back to the Sports Radio 810 High School pregame show here on ESPN Kansas City, 94.5 FM and 1510 AM. And we are joined by Jeremy Crabtree, who has been on the call many years on Sports Radio 810 as the analyst. And Jeremy has took a brief hiatus from his long trails on the college recruiting as a full-time job, but he's back now at on3.com. And first of all, welcome, Jeremy. And second of all, tell us more about on3.com.
Well, it's awesome to get back into doing what I truly love. And I've loved my time at KNBC, tremendous people there. But my career has been covering high school football and college football recruiting. That's what I've done for 25 plus years. And the opportunity to get back and do that is something that I'm really excited about. And on3, it's going to sound familiar to a lot of folks. It's started by the guys that launched originalrivals.com and the folks that launched 24/7 Sports. But just like you see new evolutions and cars, every iteration of a new year, a car is better than the other. This is going to be so much better than anything else out there. Really cool database coming, and we're going to take our recruiting coverage and fan site coverage up to another level that's never been seen before. So it's an exciting opportunity, and I'm just really pleased with the opportunity and excited to do what I truly love.
Yeah, that's great. I can tell a little more skip to your step, so to say. So we're glad to have you there after all the years that we've had you on 810 and as a guest and calling the game. Just great to continue that and get you back right where you're, like you said, your heart and your love is at. So, and of course, you love rankings and recruits, and you've provided a nice list of area recruits to watch this year. We'll be able to see that later on 810varsity.com. We're not going to unveil all of them right now, but we'll go through 5 right now, and not as necessarily the top 5, but we'll start with 5 from the Missouri side you provided. And One of the most interesting ones is a junior out of Platte County. You want to talk some more about Chendavian Bradley, defensive end there for the Pirates?
Yeah, Chendavian Bradley, we are extremely, and I need to capitalize that and bold it and put exclamation points around it. We are extremely high on Chendavian Bradley at On3. He's ranked as the number 40 junior, not just in the region, but the entire country, Chad. The number 40 junior in the entire country. And put this in perspective, that puts him on the same level as a national recruit as Josh Freeman, Evan Boehm, Drew Locke, Graham Mertz, and just more recently, Dante Manning. So this just shows you how highly coveted this Chendavian is. And Notre Dame and Oklahoma are the two schools believed to be highest on his list, but he's being heavily recruited nationally, and he's going to be in a spotlight all season long, and for good reason. Big, lean, tall, pass rushing specialist, and just destroys people. And there's some highlights floating around of him from his sophomore season, but then even some stuff from the Jamboree last weekend of him just killing poor people. And he's doing exactly what you expect somebody to do when he's playing at the level that he's playing at Platte County.
Yeah, I've seen him in the offseason as well, and he's a physical specimen for sure. You know, he's got everything. He looks the part. And you mentioned some names there, and you're not even talking names that came out like the Bubba Starlings, the Monte Harrisons, just Isaiah Simmons. They weren't even ranked that high, and this kid certainly is. He's going to be a force there, like you said, in Class 5 for Platte County.
No doubt, no doubt.
Also, another kid you look at and you know, wow, look at that. That's Division I immediately. Is Caden Green, offensive lineman out of Lee Summit North. Talk about Caden Green.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 300+ pounds. So yeah, he's who you want to get off the bus first. And I know that they have a very good offensive line there at Lee Summit North, but Caden's the name to really, really focus on. One of the more highly coveted juniors in the region. He already has 25+ scholarship offers, and the kind of skinny on him is people believe he's leaning toward Oklahoma over a host of top programs, but he's not quite in the On3 top 100 for the 2023 class yet. But I think a good junior season pushes him up there. He is a true national level recruit.
Another top recruit in the trenches is Dominic Orange, senior at North Kansas City. I guess talk about him a little bit. And you can talk a little bit about that defensive line for North Kansas City. We'll get into some of their recruits in other segments, but right now we're talking about Dominic Orange and the North Kansas City defensive line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, North Kansas City has probably the most dominating defensive line in the entire state of Missouri, and you could probably put the entire region. I mean, there's just few teams that can line up three, not just one, but three high-level Division I prospects. And Dominic Orange is the name that everybody kind of has gravitated toward for the past couple years. He's 6'4", 300 pounds. He's a consensus 3-star recruit. He has about 20 scholarship offers, and he's kind of been letting the process play out a little bit. And it's interesting because he had some of those true national offers early on, Chad, but recruiting is often a game of if you wait too long for some of the national offers, on some of those national offers, they might not be there. So he's got a long list of schools that are after him, but I'm not sure how many of the elite offers are committable at this point. So that makes me think he'll stay closer to home. I know Illinois, Nathan Shieldhouse is recruiting the heck out of him. Iowa State, KU, K-State, Mizzou are the schools that are highest on his list at this point.
I believe his older brother just transferred from JUCO to KU. If so, you think that'll be a factor for him?
Oh God, yeah, no doubt. I mean, he's this type of player. KU has been up and down for years locally in the Kansas City metro area, and obviously, the coaching staff there is the new coaching staff there is going to make Kansas City a priority. So if you can get in and get a kid like Dominic Orange, that would certainly cause some raise some eyebrows in a good way for the Jayhawks.
Jayhawks have also had success at Raymore Peculiar. Luke Graham a couple years ago, Conrad Howley last year, quarterback committing to KU. Another one, Jaden Doss, receiver, just a junior at Ray Peck, but what a talent he is. Talk more about Jaden Doss.
This kid may be the most underrated. I mean, if you can say a consensus 3-star who's underrated, I mean, it still puts him in the top, 500 type players in the entire country. So it's hard to say that somebody is underrated when you consider them one of the top 500 football players in the country. But that being said, I think you could, Chad, you could make an argument that Doss was arguably the most dynamic offensive player in the city last year. I mean, just the numbers that he put up, and obviously he had a good quarterback, a Division I quarterback throwing the ball to him, but he is a physical specimen, 6 foot 195, looks the part. He's got a long list of offers, and Iowa State, Kansas, K-State, Michigan, and Missouri are the ones that he's kind of focused on now. He put out a tweet on Wednesday where he listed those schools in a nice edit that kind of listed where his top schools are. So those seem to be the schools he's focusing in on early on. But Jaden Doss is one of these guys, Chad, that I think if he has a good junior season, he bursts out and becomes a national level recruit.
You talked about Twitter, and you've been in this game quite a bit. How much has Twitter changed your day-to-day operations over the years and social media with your recruiting reporting and just following kids? Is it easier? Is it harder? Does it make it everybody can follow it, and take away some of the insider, leads that you have on people? Or
no, it's all of the above. Honestly, all of the above, because I still come from the days, like I said, I'm aging myself here, where we used to be able to pick up a phone and get a recruit on the telephone and write the news and get it up on the website and break the news, whether it's a commitment, whether it's a major scholarship offer, whether it's an official visit or unofficial visit, things like that. But kids now are breaking their own news. It's kind of this new world that we live in where you're building your brand, and your social media presence is a big part of building your brand. So, Twitter's where you find probably 90% of the recruiting scoop out there from the players themselves, because they're breaking it themselves. It's the next step that we're working hard at On3 at doing, is kind of put things in perspective. So, Jaden Doss gets a brand new scholarship offer. Well, what does that mean? Is he gets an offer from somebody in the SEC? Are those schools legitimately going to take that commitment if he tries to commit? So just trying to put things in perspective is how we've kind of pivoted our coverage in the recruiting industry.
It means your follow list has gone up from maybe.
I've got a follow list for 2023, 2022, 2024, along with high school coaches and then college coaches. And thank the Lord for TweetDeck.
Yeah, no doubt. Like you said, between Twitter and Instagram is rather 10%. You said 90%, 10% is that. I remember the days we had Drew Lock do his announcement online, and we had some other announcement videos, and now kids don't want to do that very much. Remember those historically where kids switch hats and this and that. People just
the hat game's still played. But it's just interesting to see. Just as important now is the new world where we have things called edits, where create these graphics that announce these kids' commitments or their cut downs or new scholarship offers. So they create these really cool graphics for them, and it's just part of the process that we live in now.
Yeah, it is. So it's been something both you and I have been involved with over the years. But I've been more on the college basketball recruiting side of things. But yeah, it's no matter what, it's always chasing 24/7 on Twitter when a kid might post one or whatever. But last one we'll talk about Jason Essex, playmaker, an athlete out of Winnetonka. Talk about what he brings to the table there as a senior for Winnetonka.
Well, to me, I like to see the forest through the trees here, and obviously Essex is a tremendous prospect, 6'3", 192, but what jumps out to me is that where he is going, he is committed to Iowa State. And if you follow Kansas City recruiting as long as you and I have, you know that Iowa State really wasn't a factor in the metro area for the longest time. It was Iowa or Wisconsin or Michigan State that would come into the metro area, or Oklahoma that would come into the metro area and get good quality kids away. But now Matt Campbell has firmly planted his flag in Kansas City and made it a priority. And then he's just one of upwards of the 4 or 5 guys that are probably going to end up at Iowa State in this 2022 and 2023 class. So that's what's fascinating about this Jason Essex commitment, is that it's just another perfect example of Matt Campbell's focus on Kansas City paying off. And unfortunately, success for Iowa State means lack of success for KU, K-State, and even Missouri to an extent. Missouri's done okay with some Kansas City kids that they've gone after, but it has made a lot of heartburn for the Wildcats and Jayhawks.
Yeah, Iowa State, especially in the Northland, getting Johnny Wilson out of Park Hill, also Jalen Noel, receiver out of Park Hill, and now Jason Essex. They definitely have, along with other ones around the city, they have definitely seen Kansas City as a focal point, and Essex is one. Thanks for taking some time tonight, Jeremy.
All right, take care, Chad.
He's the best, Jeremy Crabtree. He's been a long-time analyst here on the Sports Radio 810 High School Football Game of the Week, as well as many years as the senior recruiting writer at ESPN.com and Rivals. Now you can check out his work on On3.com. That's On3.com. Where you can check out his work there. You can also check out his work sometimes at 810varsity.com, where you can check out the scores, rankings, top 25, other updates throughout the night, as well as throughout the week with predictions and other such stories and stuff as well. So in the meantime, you can also check out the Game of the Week, the University of Kansas Health System Game of the Week, coming up here in just a moment here on ESPN Kansas City, 94.5 FM and 1510 AM. We'll see you at halftime.
Napa know-how.
At Napa, the more Valvoline products you buy, the more you save. It's like the quantum physics of deals. It doesn't really make sense, but somehow it works. Save $10 when you spend $40, $15 on 60, or $20 on 80. So no matter what multiverse you're living in, you'll be saving money. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations does not include state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Advertised sales price may not be available in some states. Rebate restrictions apply. Offer ends 9/30/21.
The Labor Day savings inside the Home Depot means something different once you're back out there doing. In here, it's 3 bags of Miracle Grow garden soil for $10. Out there, it's a backyard that looks like $1 million. In here, it's a special buy on a Lillard White bath vanity. Out there, it's a guest bath ready for guests. Get back to more doing with store-wide savings for house-wide doing. Only at the Home Depot. HUD Tours get more done. Valid through September 6, 2021. Limit 75 bags per customer. While supplies last. See store for details. U.S. only.
ESPN Kansas City is KCTE Independence and K233DM Raytown, 1510 AM, 94.5 FM. Now, it's time for the high school football game of the week, presented by the University of Kansas Health System.
Let's play some football.
Another week, another monster matchup in Kansas City. A top 5 matchup on deck on ESPN Kansas City against the number 5 team and the number 3 team in Kansas 6A. I am Tim Spurl, happy to have you along. Blue Valley Northwest comes into tonight the number 5 team in the preseason poll according to A10varsity.com, and Blue Valley across the way the number 3 team in that preseason poll. Tonight we start the regular season in Kansas, and we could not have asked for a better atmosphere and a better matchup to kick off the season. I am Tim Spurl, happy to have you along, like I mentioned, on ESPN Kansas City. Our game of the week shifts from Sports Radio 810 because the University of Kansas is in action right now. But Blue Valley Northwest, they had the most successful season in recent memory last year. They captured their first playoff win since 2009, a season ago. And the following week, their season was ended in the playoffs to these same Tigers of Blue Valley in the second round. As for the Blue Valley Tigers, they are hungry. They want to get back to the promised land behind head coach Alan Terrell. They made it to the quarterfinals. They lost a heartbreaker to Olathe North, the team that lost the following week in the 6A semifinals. And they have been on the cusp the last few years, but haven't turned that final corner behind Alan Terrell yet and gotten into the state championship. 2 state semifinal appearances behind Alan Terrell, but he has not touched that state championship. A lot of primetime players tonight, a lot of big names in the recruiting game as well, going to be on display for both teams, and we are going to see the offense of Blue Valley Northwest first this evening. Blue Valley Northwest, the home team, and this place is rocking, ladies and gentlemen, from Blue Valley District Stadium out here in Overland Park, Kansas. The Huskies in their all-black uniforms. Haven't seen those before. The black jerseys, black pants. They've got the white helmet with the purple Husky on the side of the lid. And the Blue Valley Tigers, they will go right to left in this opening quarter. They've got their all-whites, the black helmets. Ladies and gentlemen, college football is fully back in Kansas City. Last week, Missouri. This week, Kansas. High end-over-end kick is going to be taken near the 1-yard line. Across to 10, upended near the 15-yard line goes Josh Cusick, and here comes that Blue Valley Northwest Huskies offense.